Hey everyone, it is Friday. I'm just bringing you the Friday word of the day, verse of the day. Push this little button, see what it does. And it says Psalm 46:1. It sounds like a verse I've already been through, but let's just check it out and see. So, let's see, Psalm 46:1. Oh, and my spirit reminded me, I like to keep everything, without any contradictions in what I tell you about. I'm choking. No contradictions in what I say. So yesterday I was reading this verse where I said that um it said it's gonna about you're gonna wipe your tears or whatever, and there was a part in there I said that it said that you would get a lot of rest or something like that. And I always say before I was saying that there's two parts of you where there's your spiritual side and your fleshly side, and the fleshly side desires stuff like sleep and all the other stuff. But what it's saying in there is rest, not exactly sleep like you would lay down your body and sleep, but there's rest. Just like God took a rest on the seventh day. There's just a rest from all your work that you're doing. You just don't do the work. That's what that means. So there's a difference between sleep and rest. So I don't know exactly what I was saying yesterday, but I just know that I wanted to clarify and make sure that it's specified that there's a difference between sleep and rest, because I would say there's two sides to the person, the human fleshly side and the godly spiritual side. So but anyway, just listen to yesterday's message and you'll see what I'm talking about. But my throat, I've been talking all day. But I can make it through this because it's the most important. But let me get my vocals right and read this Old Testament verse to you. Psalms, as you know, if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that Psalms is pretty much a book of poems. It doesn't rhyme or anything, so don't expect that, but it's a book of poems. It's mainly written by King David, if you've heard of his story in the Bible. It's mainly written by him, and he's just singing his heart out because he goes through so much, and somehow he manages to keep a song in his, what's wrong with my throat? I need some water. He manages to keep a song in his heart through everything that he's gone through. So let me go ahead and read this. Hopefully it comes out clear because I am struggling right now. um, luckily it's a short verse and it starts off, to the director, a song from the Korah family. Use the Alamoth, a song. God is our protection and source of strength. He is always ready to help us in times of trouble. So we are not afraid when the earth quakes and the mountains fall into the sea. We are not afraid when the seas become rough and dark and the mountains tremble. There is a river whose streams bring happiness to God's city, into the holy city of God Most High. God is in that city, so it will never be destroyed. He is there to help even before sunrise. Nations will shake with fear, and kingdoms will fall when God shouts and makes the earth move. The Lord all-powerful is with us. The God of Jacob is our place of safety. And next part, must be important to me because I highlighted it in pink. So usually I go back, and if my Bible app has highlights in it, then I know it's the important part that I wanted to say. So hopefully it's important to you too. So it says, look at the powerful things the Lord has done. See the awesome things he has done on earth. He stops wars all over the world. He breaks the soldiers' bows, shatters their spears, and burns their shields. God says, stop fighting and know that I am God. I'm the one who defeats the nations. I'm the one who controls the world. The Lord all-powerful is with us. The God of Jacob is our place of safety. And I've read through the Bible, Old and New Testament, many times, and somehow this whole verse sounds familiar, maybe from my reading, or maybe I've already done a video on it, but since I can't remember doing a video on it, I'm going to keep persisting. I'll keep going with it. So that's the whole consensus of it. It's a song of praise to God, telling him thank you for all that you do. You are the most high, you're the most holy, you are the protector in times of trouble. And we don't have to be afraid because you're our protector. And nations will shake with fear, and kingdoms will fall when God shouts and makes the earth move. So it's pretty much saying in that part, even though powers in earth, they might think that they're the most high or the ones who call the shots, but it's really God ultimately. He's the one who has the power over everything. Okay, so um let's just go ahead and get straight to the specific verse, which was God is our protection and source of strength. He is always ready to help us in times of trouble. Um, it's self-explanatory. God's your protection. Learn to lean on Him. Learn to trust in Him. No matter what you go, just say, hey, I'm not dead. I'm still breathing. As long as I'm still breathing and have breath in my lungs, then I know I have a purpose in this world. So, I know I don't have to worry about it. Just spare yourself all the trouble of worrying and know that God's going to pull you out of your situation no matter what, no matter how. He's going to always be there. And if you somehow don't make it through your trouble and you end up dying through it, just know on the other end of your life, God's going to be there to pick you up. So no matter what, God's got you, in all times, in all trouble. And He's your source of strength. If you feel weak, just know you can be strong in Him. Tell yourself you're strong because God's strong and God is in you. He's your protection. If you need protection from someone or something, just know that you can stand strong. You can stand, brave without cowering or being afraid because God is the ultimate um venger, revenger. So that is about it. That's a great word. Just gonna say the prayer of the day. Our Father who is in heaven or anywhere He wants, holy is your name. Your kingdom will come and it will be done on this earth as it is in heaven, as it is written in Revelation. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors and those who have sinned against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For it's yours is the kingdom, power, and glory forever and ever. If anyone's going through any special circumstances, I pray for them to get out of it and know that there's an end to their troubles. Troubles don't always last. They always have an end to them. It doesn't matter if they go on for years or years. They're always going to come to an end. So it's no need to even worry about it. Um, with that, everyone have a very blessed day. Keep God in your mind, heart, and your spirit, and watch how well your life turns out. You'll be at more peace, which is the ultimate goal, to live a peaceful life. It's not so important for anything else other than that than to walk around in love and in peace because those are the things that make you feel the best within. So have a good day. Bye bye.